Welcome students to Add, Subtract, and Multiply Complex Numbers extra example video. In this video, I'm actually not going to do too many extra examples, but I do want to point out a couple things to you. So first of all, these are mixed together. So like for instance, here I have a multiplication problem followed by a multiplication subtraction problem. Here's some addition and subtraction over here. So they're all mixed together. So just be really careful that you pay attention to that before you do the problem. We are going to do number 2. But first, I want to point out number 7. Please remember what squared means. Do not try to distribute the exponent. That is not how that works. Instead, use the box method for multiplying. Make sure you multiply it like this. Okay? Do it this way. Do not try to distribute the exponent because that's not how exponents work. Okay, so I'm not going to finish that, but that's just a tip. And then for this one, my tip here is to multiply these together first, and then either use a box that looks like this to multiply them or just distribute. Okay, so multiply those first and simplify them first because you are going to get an I squared. Oh, I squared equals -1. Never forget this, ever. Okay, let's check out number 2. So number 2 is a little bit of a more complicated problem because we have to do 2 multiplications and then subtract. So let's try this one. So I'm going to first multiply these 2. So you could do just distribution, or you could use the box method. It is up to you. I'm going to use a box because I think most of you prefer that. So 4i times 6 is 24i. 4i times -i is -4i squared. And remember, I squared is -1. So this is really it's really -4 times -1, which is +4. So this part in front, we have 24i plus 4 minus, and then this part. So let's see what that part is. So 2i times -7i. 2i times -7i. So 2 times -7 is -14. I times I is I squared. I'll remember what I squared is. -1. Oops. So I have -14 times -1, which is +14. So just put +14 here. And then combine like terms. So I have 24i, and these are like terms right here. 4 minus 14 is -10. And then you're almost always going to see the real part first, and -10 is the real part, so just flip it around to get your simplified answer. And just like that.